this is Christelle Martinet with another scrying session for the days 10/11. How I hope you had a nice weekend. Now, this is, we will be dancing in the rain here pretty soon, so I'm taking this opportunity. It's very early in the morning to have this light to be able to do this, and you can see that my style is dented, no nail polish, and this is killing me, but we have been taking care of it. And you're joining me. So let me tell you right off that today is a little bit burdensome. It will be a little burdensome because there will be an incident, a protracted incident. There'll be something around. There'll be a group of people on the job or on the workplace, people in your social gathering that have to do with a certain activity that will not I'm going to use the word band together, the words banding together. They'll band together against you, but it's just about an incident, something that you did, something that happened that they're not pleased with. Now, it shouldn't shock you, and it will not surprise you that much, but the way it's presented to you will. You'll be a little outnumbered, and so what I'm seeing here, this is just, flopped out, just came right out, so I need to say that right away, is not to respond in kind. Not to respond in kind. If they are aggressive, do not be aggressive. If they are pointed, just sidestep. So let me give you an example. 2 or 3 people come to you and say, hey, Christelle, this part of the report that you wrote up is just a mess. Look at that. Look at that compared to the part 1, 2, and 5. Your part 3 and 4 is just a mess. And then instead of, charging in and say, look, guys, I did, my piece and it took me a long time, you just say, oh, sidestep, take the report, look at it, examine it, and say, oh, let me see, what can you point exactly what you mean, because I don't understand, and let them speak, and let them tell you, and thank them, and take time, and say, well, let me take it, some time to reread it and see what I can do with it. Thanks for bringing it up. All right. Now this will serve you well in many respects. First, it'll give you time. It'll give you time to think, and it will also keep your mood contained. Keep your mood contained. It will not let you slide over into a completely different countenance, disposition, right? Now, also, as I said, there will be a few people all sort of banding together. It will say take about 2 or 3 hours between the time they come to you and then you discuss it and you have think about it, and it'll go from 1 to 3 hours, but just contain that, and you'll be fine. That is a sort of impediment to your day, to your style, putting a dent in your style. I mean, we have been dented here, a little bit of dent in everybody's style is not a bad thing. Just makes you review your own style, changing things, renovating, putting on a fresh coat of paint. I will be back with my nail polish. and just take it as a little lesson in interpersonal relations and see those people for what they are, see how they interacted. And it is a pity that people do have to be aggressive, but maybe, it is a burden for them, not for you. All right, just leave that. Remember that. It's their problem that they have to react in such a negative way. It alters their biological nature, so don't let that affect you too negatively. We are only flesh and blood, we're only human beings, blah, 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 blah. Okay, If you have to cry, make the tears come down, but just contain it. 2 smacks in the face and you're out. Now, the entire world is not banding against you, no. All right, so this is just an isolated incident, but it will seem very big to you. Even the stupidest thing, you know, you go to a shop every day, and that day you go to this shop, and the shopkeeper says to you, boy, did you sleep well? You look terrible, or some kind of stuff like that to challenge you, right? You will be challenged in that way. And just don't fall prey to that, you know, smiling, hey, I'm alive today. It's Monday morning, but I've woken up. I don't know. I don't know how awake I am. Now, hmm, uh, of course, it's easier for me to talk and to give suggestions and to counsel you and tell you what I'm seeing. Of course, I'm not in your shoes, but um, I'm going to do it again right now because there is the possibility that you really do fall prey to this. Try to remember that Christelle Martinet said, there's no need to fall prey to that. You just deal with it. And again, the side stepping, you know, this side dance, you know, you're dancing, you know, you're dancing around. If it's raining, go dance in the rain. You're sidestepping, you try to sidestep this. But it's not like you're avoiding it. You face it, but it's not to be faced taking the bull by the horns. This is what I'm seeing. This is the consultation. This is what the message is coming through. You don't take the bull by the horns today. Right? You dance around the bull. All right. That is not the only thing that's in store for us, of course. Of course, you know. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. But for some reason that will, and I'm seeing it again here, it is going to condition your day. It's going to constrain you into branching out and being the light, you know, showing your light and showing your colors. All right, that's one day. We've had some really good days, but remember to try to contain the time that it takes and the energy that it takes from you. Mm. When you get back into your abode, I'm going to say into your teepee, your tent, your home, your little alcove, your little nest, when you get back there, things will just go back back to normal. Okay, I'm going to give thanks now. Namaste, my friends. I'm off to see the wizard. Thanks for joining me, and until we scry again, bye-bye.